Hello, 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 everybody. Welcome to the Art Boss Holiday Extravaganza. I'm so excited that you guys are here today. We are going to be covering some amazing content today. I mean, don't you wish that it was as simple as setting up a website and then your artwork would just like fly off the shelf? Or you could just post everywhere in social media and get the results that you want, right? Get the results that mean people are contacting you and they're asking you how much and you're closing those deals. Here's the reality: we have to be using a social media selling strategy that allows for us to optimize all of our resources, our websites, and our social media. We're going to be unpacking three components of your business that are going to allow for you to have the simplest and quickest path to a six-figure income. I am just like, I'm so ready to jump in today and get this going. We're going to start first by really talking about what it means to be living the artist's life. I want you to think through this, okay? I want you to really take some time and think through this. And I want you to think about all the stuff you have to do in your business to make your business work for you. I want you to start thinking about how your art business can be working for you, can be allowing for you to be living the artist's life. So I want to know your big goals. I want to know, what do you want your art business to be doing for you? As you guys are signing in, let us know you're here. Give us the fire. We talk a lot about the fire. I see Susan's here, Dee's here. I see a lot of Facebook users here today. I want you to be sharing in those comments. What does it mean to be living the artist's life? I'm going to give you just a few moments to really think about that. You can write it down in the comments here, or you can write it down on a piece of paper. Whatever is most comfortable for you, go ahead and do that. We are going to jump into the fun, the frivolity. We're also going to be doing a lot of training today. So when we get back, we're going to talk more about what it means to be living that artist's life. We're going to jump into some of the fun. So we'll see you in just a minute. Let me cue up my little promo video. I'm so excited for this. Woo! All right, let's go ahead and check the comments. I'm going to encourage you to grab a piece of paper, like it said in the promo. Find your favorite space that you like to create or you like to learn. Grab a beverage of choice, because we even put in the Art Boss Holiday Extravaganza some ideas for some cocktails. I know people are chiming in from all over the world. So some of us are like, we're like, yeah, we're ready for happy hour. And others of us, we're like, we're going to start happy hour early. But like, I kind of woke up this morning with a little bit of a cough and a little bit of congestion. So I'm going to have to do the tea with a little bit of honey today, but I'm like sad that I'm not able to really like have the true experience here. So there it is. All right. So I'm actually want you to know that all of Team Art Boss is here today. We have art bosses, we have coaches that are here today, and we're going to just really take the opportunity to get to know you guys and start unpacking those three components that you need to be putting into your art business so that you can be on that simplest and quickest path to that six-figure income. I know that you know your artwork is amazing. It's just a matter of connecting with the art buyers who need you. Okay. So let's go ahead and start the party off with a little bit of fun. I'm going to, let's see here. Shauna is here with us today. We were going to actually have the party here at the studio today, but I called her and I said, you might not want to be around me today.
No sickies.
Okay, because what we're gonna do today, we can get done in the online. Like let's just do it, right? We're running online businesses here. So
The virtual cheers.
the virtual cheers. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to add into, let's go ahead and add this in. Welcome to the Art Boss Holiday Extravaganza. We are going to be, and this is the first slide. This is why I'm hanging. Like, you guys have access to 3 amazing cocktails that Shauna, she put these together for us. And I'm going to tell you my favorite one. I've had all of them. My favorite one is that first one. So I'm like really kind of sad, but let's, I just want you to know it's in the feed for everybody if you want to do that. So.
These we had at our Christmas party last year, and they were a big hit. So
they were. So that's the first bit of fun. But let's go ahead and jump on in, okay? Because before I put on my new promo, we were talking about the artist life, and I see a lot of people in the comments are sharing what it means to be living the artist life. And you guys, it really starts right here with getting clear on what our goals are for our art business. This isn't about just doing tons of work and not seeing results. This is about really reframing things and looking at how our business can actually do things for us. Okay. So I know that a lot of you are writing your notes on your own, but I want to share a few that are coming in. And I love to design wearable art and bags with my paintings. That is amazing. Okay. But that's work you're doing for your business. Okay. I want you to start reframing this and think about what can your business do for you. Okay. So I'm excited to be free to customize artwork. I love how art makes people feel. Okay. Yes, our artwork is important. It changes lives. It provides peace, calm, and joy. People connect with our artwork, and what we're doing is bigger than just putting pretty, beautiful pieces of artwork on the wall. But let's really get clear. I'm gonna start. I want you guys to, at minimum today, walk away with the aha moment that you actually have a powerful tool that's going to be working for you. Okay. Waking up without an alarm clock. Okay. We're getting closer. Absolutely. The financial freedom, the personal freedom that our business can give to us. Yes. Absolutely. All these answers are amazing. I want you, though, to get clarity on what it means to be living the artist life and having your business work for you. I'm not able to go and read through all of the comments in here, but I want you to start thinking about this, okay? Your art, and when you're running a high converting social media sales system, has the ability to make you money. Okay. That's what's going to allow for you to wake up anytime you want to instead of without an alarm clock. That's what's going to allow for you to be able to be living the dream and be able to support yourself, because God knows this. We all know this. This is what we were placed on this earth to do. It's to create. Okay. So I'm going to kind of, I'm popping through to make sure. Yeah. Hashtag artist life. Okay. Use it. Believe in it. Okay. So Shauna, I'm going to share my artist life story, but do you want to grab yours? Cause here's what I'm getting to. I'll go back for a second. What does it mean for you? And all the coaches and art bosses who are in here, please share what it means.
All right, my turn or your turn first?
I'm sorry, your turn. I'm drinking.
Karen needs a break on her voice there. We got to keep that voice for the whole show here. You know, for me, artist life, I have kind of a duality to it. I'm a lot like you, Karen. We're similar, I think, which is why we connected for so long. We both like to create our art and be able to have the life that our art can provide, helping other people with our art. But then I also love to help other people live their dreams. So I have that duality in what I do in my business. And I especially love that my art can really give me the freedom to work from wherever I want. And I get to be in control of my own schedule. I get to choose the hours that I work. I get to choose who I work with, just the whole thing. I'm kind of an independent spirit, I guess.
Amen. Amen, sister. Yeah, like this is really important to get clear on what the artist life means for you, because so many of us are dabbling in research paralysis, working really hard. Okay. It's not about like, it's not that we're not working really hard. We're just not getting the results that we want. So I'm going to push everybody to, like, again, you don't have to share this in the comments, but what does your monthly income? What do you need to be living the artist's life? We work with all level of artists. We work with artists who are just starting to transition their business into the professional realm. They may have been working as a hobby artist for a while, but they see the power of their artwork to create powerful income streams. We work with artists, and you're going to get to meet them, that are already making six figures, but they're like, why stop at six figures? I want another income stream that provides another six figures. Okay. So I want you to think about this. What is the monthly income that you need in order to be living the dream? Okay. So I'm going to just put some numbers out here for us. And I just want you to know, I want you living above the poverty line. Okay. So I'm going to just kind of like put some numbers out here. Your monthly income is your salary. Okay. We have to start looking at our businesses as having the power to provide a salary. Okay. These are some of the reframes I need for you guys to get when we're going to be really unpacking the three components in your business. I want you first to understand this. Let's just say I want you living above the poverty line. So 5K a month, right? That's what your salary is. If you want to make less, that's totally cool. Okay. We can do that. I can show you how to make less. That's not a problem. But I want you to think about your business and the power it has. So let's say we're like, yes, I want to be a professional artist. At minimum, I want to be making 5K a month. We have to add in our business expenses. Okay. So for most art businesses, if you're not hiring employees, if you don't have the need for like hiring employees, we're running about a 20% business expenses. Most companies kind of run at that level. 20% of what they're making goes to pay their expenses, goes to pay like rent, business loans. Every single business that's out there, when you first start running your business, you don't have money to run your business. So we take out business loans. We have supplies, we have technology. And so just kind of like it ranges right around the 20% as your business grows. As your business grows, you may add in additional tech and people to help you. So you start hiring people. But right now, I just want you to think about that. That pretty much means that we want you to be making right around $6,000 a month so that you can be living above the poverty line. Once again, if you don't want to make that much, that's totally cool with us. I don't know. I mean, like we can show you how to make less, but the reality is I want you to really start thinking about this. Okay. We need to be running a system that produces premium priced art sales. Okay. We're not just creating a system that sells merchandise, prints, t-shirts, and cards. We are artists who have a valuable product. Okay. I want you to be selling your artwork at a price that reflects the value of what you are doing. Okay. So I let everybody know that you're all walking away with a gift today. Okay. You're all going to walk away with a gift because I want you to be able to amp your 2023 art sales. Okay. We are giving you an art money plan. Okay. AMP. All right. We're all tricky here, but we want you to have an art money plan that allows for you to grow your business over the year, right? Let's start looking at 2023 and see how we can start growing our businesses and be on that path, that simplest and quickest path to a six-figure income. This is what it's going to look like. I'm going to be giving you a spreadsheet. I'm going to be giving you a video training to complement this. And at the end, I'm going to give you the link so that you can just go ahead and grab this. But the most powerful thing here is the vision. Becky's here. She said this last week. She goes, this tool gives me the ability to see that it's possible. Okay. When you can start looking at how the price and number of units you need to sell on a monthly basis, you're like, wow, I only need to find two people every single month. It becomes more like you're like, I can do this. Now let's back in to making sure it happens. Let's give you all the components, the tools, the strategies that you need to back into it. Okay. So I'm going to be giving you that tool at the very end. You do need to wait till the very end of the presentation because you're going to need to know everything I'm telling you along the way in order to be able to maximize using that tool. Okay. I don't want to send you off with this really great tool that you're like, I don't know how to use it. Okay. How many of us have like paid for tools and classes that teach us like how to set up something in our business, but we don't know how it fits in our big business. Okay. You can say, oh, I've done that. You can think, oh, I've done that. I'm going to look around here and I'm going to tell you we've all done it. Okay. So what do we want to do with you guys? Okay. We're going to unpack those 3 components to your art business, but we need to start with understanding what it's like to live the artist life. And then we need to start claiming our wins. Okay. We need to start claiming the big wins and the small wins. Sometimes the wins start out as simple as I did my first Facebook Live. Okay. Or I'm thinking of Heather, who we worked with her, and she was like, I'm moving and I only sold $5,000 of my artwork before I moved to the new city. And we're like, is that you're making it sound like that was a bad thing? When we claimed the wins and she was able to reframe and say, only is never going to be in my vocabulary. Not only did I sell $5,000 worth of artwork, I'm now in a new city where I can sell out the rest of my inventory. Okay. We want to build the wins. We want to just win again, and win more. So I'm going to share with you. This is, I hope, I'm not sure. I think Susan's here. We have a couple people.
Yeah.
We're going to talk about the wins that we saw this year inside of the Art Boss Business Builder. Okay. So we're going to be giving away our first award today. I'm so excited. This is Sandra. I'm gonna take a drink, and Shauna, will you share with everybody a little bit about Sandra's journey in the?
Yeah, Sandra came to us. She is across the pond, as they say. So she is a lovely, lovely person. And when she came to us, she really had not sold any artwork. She'd only sold a couple of things just for very small amounts to a couple of family and friends. So she was starting her journey from zero, basically. And her artwork is wonderful. I love her wildlife. She's an amazing artist. So it was so easy, really, to help her get to where she was ready to go because she was so open. And that's why we were giving her the Hero Award. I'll let you share the rest as to why we chose her for that.
I mean, this is crazy, but like Sandra reported at her year-end report that she sold 50 pet portraits, and she just started with us, I think, in July. She says she's rounding out 6 months of working with us. But here's the thing. She has the whole system. She's running the whole system, but she also kind of has this one post, and she's like, I put that post out there and 10 people raised their hand, and I closed 10 sales just off of one post. And so we're giving her that hero award for number 1, the confidence that she's building, because she's like, I'm claiming it. I'm a confident selling artist who is serving my audience. So Sandra, there is a gift coming your way today, this afternoon at 2 p.m. I'm going to be meeting with just the art bosses in the Business Builder, and I'll be sharing with you the gift that is headed your way. And we're rewarding action takers. So yeah, I mean, like, she's amazing.
I think she also said that based off of her last launch, she had 50 commissions, I believe, that she's trying to work on.
Yeah.
So she is she's taking the system, she's applying it, and she's making it work. It's amazing.
Yeah. So cool. So she I was thinking about her for the 0 to 60 award as well.
Yeah.
Because she's definitely 0 to 60. But Susan, I'm pretty sure I saw Susan's here today. Susan, we are so proud of you because Susan is another one of the art bosses. She recognizes the power of having industry experts to help her make her decisions in the business. And Susan has been with us going on 2 years now. And she has had like the biggest, largest growth, right? So, I mean, she's in it to win it. She's an action taker. I mean, like, how many times, Shauna, do we see her at meetings?
Well, that's where I was going to say what I especially love and want to acknowledge Susan for is that she shows up, she's there, she is active, she's taking all the content and applying it. But not only that, she's supporting all of the other art bosses inside the community, and she's a huge contributor to really encouraging everyone.
It's true. It's true. Like she shows up, she does the hard work. And when she gets stuck, she asks the right questions. Okay. So even if you don't know what right questions are, you come up and you ask questions. Right. So we're so excited. Woohoo, Susan. I see lots of people going, woo, Susan. All right. All right. So the best sales month. Shauna, you want to share a little bit about Nick?
Well, Nick, we've known Nick a long time, the two of us. He's actually one of the original art bosses. And what we love about Nick is he takes everything, he just grabs onto it and like a lion holds onto it, just goes. And he had the best sales month, I believe. Am I right? 20K for
Yep.
his best sales month
Yep.
of the year of 2022, which right now, if you guys pay attention to what he's doing right now, he is rocking it out. He does amazing holiday artwork. He's probably going to have another big month this month. But yeah, we love having Nick as part of the Art Boss program.
Yeah. I mean, like, amazing. 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 Here's the thing. If we don't celebrate our wins, okay, if we are not acknowledging the growth that we're having in our business, if we don't have the system that allows for us to actually measure our growth, we're not able to like celebrate. So we are celebrating again today at 2 p.m. with the art bosses in the system.
Cheers.
Yeah, like this is still gonna be, I'm pretty sure.
I'm afraid to take a drink of that right now.
And we're going to be celebrating. I'm gonna this is so much fun, and it's fun watching artists take their business from where they come to us and like, well, I'm making about $5,000 a year. So like where Kate now is reporting that she's like, just in the first 6 months of 2022, she made $80,000. Okay. So yeah, like we're not talking $5,000 a month that she was making. She was making $5,000 a year. And by implementing the system that we teach, the social media selling system, she's now making 80K. Like when we meet now, it's not about like, how do I amp up my sales? She's like, I have too many commissions. How do I raise my price so that I can still make more money, but do less work? Okay. This isn't about doing more and more work. This is about doing work that leads to results. So,
and
right.
I want to point out that, Kate was not a lifetime artist. This is not something that she hadn't had her business for, tons of years and working it up to this point. Kate didn't really become an artist until she was in her 40s, I believe. So she's been able to take this and everything that we've really given her a framework and made her business explode.
Mm-hmm. It's so fabulous. Cool. Yeah. All right. I'm going to be jumping into the presentation now. We're going to kind of like hit it hard and jump into those 3 components. So I'm, going to all the team art bosses here in the comments. And if you have questions, I'm going to ask for you to put a Q in front of your question. And I will address the questions at the very end of the presentation. I also, probably with the number of comments that will be here, I might ask you to repost your question instead of spending time to read through everything. But let's go ahead and jump on in. Sean, I'm going to let you enjoy the rest of your drink.
In private.
Awesome. All right, let's go ahead and do this, okay? So I always like to start with this. I like to start with our website, okay? Because whether you have a website or not, right? And whether you're thinking, well, I just need to know if I should build a website, okay? I want to demystify what a website is, okay? A website is just a URL. That's all it is, okay? It's an address where people can find us. It is an address where we can show and share our artwork, okay? There are a lot of different URLs that work as websites. I think that sometimes when we're as artists, we've been told for so long, you have to have a website to sell your artwork online. Although it's true that we need to have a URL and we need to have a website, we don't have to always have a super sexy high-end artist website. Not yet, okay? So that's good news and bad news, right? So if you already have a really super sexy art website, that's great. I'm going to show you how you leverage the power of your website in a social media selling system. And if you're saying, I don't have a website yet, oh darn, I can't do anything, I'm going to tell you, you're like, good news. You don't have to have it. Not yet. Okay. A lot of what we do here is we focus on the simplest, fastest path so that we can get the results we want. And every time I say results, I mean sales. That's what I mean. Okay. So we all kind of have either we have a website and we have social media, or maybe we just have one or the other. What we really need to be thinking about is how do we leverage the power of our social media and how do we optimize our website to be able to do all this? Okay. So we kind of already know that, right? We need to link our social media to our website. And we're like, I know a lot of people here are saying, I'm already doing this and it's not working. Okay. So we're going to unpack those components that are going to help make all of this work for you. Okay. So, two caveats, there's big red X's here. Okay. The solution is more than posting everywhere with a link to your website. Okay. If that's working for you, I'm so glad. Okay. But I'm going to tell most of the artists I work with, they're like, I have a website and I'm posting it everywhere and I'm getting no traction. It's like crickets. Okay. The solution is bigger than this. Also, the solution is more than just posting everywhere. I'm like, I'm in Instagram, I'm in LinkedIn, I'm in Pinterest, I'm in Facebook groups, pages, profiles. I'm like, my Lord, I'm spending so much time. It's exhausting. And I just tell them to DM me. What's like, it's not like, why isn't it working? Okay. So I'm going to let you know that each one of these points here, I'm going to show you how to use them in your bigger system, because if these are the only two things you're doing, you have the answer to why your website and your social media isn't closing the sales that you want. Okay. The solution is a social media selling system. And at the Art Boss Formula, that is what we show you guys how to do. Okay. It activates your website or your URL as a container instead of a drive through. If you don't know who's visiting your website, if you don't have the names, email addresses, if you don't, I mean, you should have buying behaviors. You should have interest in behaviors, things they do outside of buying artwork. Okay. If you don't have that, that's what we're going to show you how to do. We want to optimize your website and your social media containers in a way that allows for you to close your sales. Number two, you have to have a lead management system so that you can walk your customers down the path to the sale. We talk about this all the time. We talk about how do we magnetize our leads to us? How do we connect with them in a way that allows for us to give them everything they need to say yes? So that when we make our offers, when we show our artwork, when we send them to the payment links, when we do all that hard work, they're pulling out their credit cards. Here's that website again. How many people have reached out to me this, like, I'm just going to contain it this week saying, just show me what to do to my website to make it better. Okay. Your website, I'm going to tell you 90% of your websites are fine. Most of them are like running super sweet. Yeah, there might be a few little things you could fine tune on them, but I'm going to tell you, they're typically just floating out in the universe. No one knows that they exist. And we've spent all this time and money setting them up. And we're wondering, what the heck? I paid thousands of dollars. I learned a new system like WordPress. I had to go into Squarespace. I did all this work. I set it all up and I'm no like further along in my sales than I was a month ago, a year ago, a decade ago. Okay. So the first thing we do is we make sure that our website and our URL is a container and it's a place. Okay. We're going to be doing a C check here, guys. Our selling system, it's a machine and we have to constantly make sure and check that it's working. So our first checkpoint, our first thing that we're going to do is we need to make sure it's a container. Does our website, does our URL have the ability to collect information about our ideal clients and contain them somewhere? Okay. Container, lots of different containers out there. I'm not going to spend a ton of time talking through containers, but I want you to think about this. If your URL or your website is set up in a way that you can't recontact, do any outbound messaging to your people, you just have a really expensive business card. Okay. Good news, we can change that. But right now you just have you have a very expensive business card. Okay. This is the Art Boss formula. We start creating and supporting our website container with our social media. Okay. That's why this is a social media selling system that we use to close thousands of dollars in sales. Okay. First, here's your next C check. We have to collect leads. Okay. If your website isn't a container and you're just like collecting followers and they're just all floating around again in the universe, they're not in a place where we can message them, remessage, where we can sell to them, resell to them, then right there, right there. Okay. So we have to be collecting leads. Once we've collected them, we have to connect with them. We can't just leave them in our email list, leave them in our Instagram accounts, just kind of post and show a price and not actually get to know them, not actually have the place in the container where we can create relationships and we can start giving them everything they need to say yes, meeting them where they are. Okay. The third component is what you need to close your leads. If when you're collecting your leads and you're connecting with them, but you don't have the ability to profile your leads, qualify them and disqualify your leads, track where they are in your system so you know how to approach them. This is about knowing how to close a sale when someone says, love it, like it, how much? That's beautiful. What do we do? If you don't know what to do, you don't have a system that closes. I've been sharing with you guys for the last 2 weeks a lead magnet. Okay. So I'm going to ask you guys a question because towards the end of the presentation, I'm going to do what I had promised. I'm going to show you how to use a powerful lead magnet that has a path to sale. This isn't about giving away our product or artwork without it having the system to close thousands of dollars of sales on the as we're running our powerful lead magnet. So I'm going to ask you guys this, okay? Tell me in the comments, would you rather see the sales funnel I created for this demo? Okay, because I'll go through it and I'll show you all the things I did to actually set up the lead magnet. Or would you rather see where it fits into your social media selling system? So I'm going to give you time to kind of think about that, but I want you to tell me A. Okay, I see A. I think A stands for the first thing. Okay. But we're going to jump into those 3 components and really start moving your business forward. Okay. Where it fits in. I agree. I think where we can definitely do either one. So I'll go back and kind of collect what everyone was saying. Okay. So you saw the ArtBots formula, right? And if you literally walk away with the 3 components, you're like, okay, I know I need a container. Well, it's 4 components, right? Because you need a container, but I need to know how to collect my leads. How do I find the people who are going to be getting ready to purchase my product? How do I connect with them? What do they need to say yes? Like, I don't, if you're like, I don't even know what they need to say yes, then we need to work out that whole system that we can actually connect with our leads, start giving them everything that they need to say yes so that we can close them. I'm going to show you how this fits into the ArtBots formula. How can we fit the ArtBots formula into our businesses so that we can start closing those leads? Okay. So here it is. Every sales system has 3 components. Okay. I mean, it's just the way it is. I don't care if you're selling shoestrings, spaghetti, or artwork. Every single business that's out there runs their businesses with these 3 components. Okay. So the first one, right? We have to collect leads. This is lead generation. This turns our followers into leads. This takes it from where people can ghost us to where we have the ability to reconnect and we can actually start sending outbound messages to them. Okay. So the next component is messaging. Okay. We have to have the ability to be saying the right things so that we're connecting to our ideal customer. And then they're interested in what we're saying and they come into our container, right? We can use messaging to pull people into our container and through our container. Our container is that selling system that we're going to use to start closing our sales. Okay. Collect, connect, close. We have to turn those leads into customers. Okay. Next steps. Okay. That, I mean, literally, like I see someone saying, I get stuck on what to say. Yeah, totally get it. That's why we have to have messaging and ask anyone here who's worked with us to start building the messaging out in your business. It becomes way more comfortable to talk to the people who like give us the thumbs up and the likes. If we're just out there, someone says, oh, that's beautiful. And we're like, yeah, you want to buy it? Like, and they run the other way. Well, like, hello, like, of course, we got to think about this. Okay. So the ArtBots Business Builder, it's the simplest, most direct path to grow your business to 6 figures. Okay. So when we talk about collecting, we have a playbook. Okay. We're going to help you optimize your website and your social media platforms so that you can set up successful, high converting online virtual selling events. It just basically means you're going to sell your artwork online. We have a testimonial from Jen Floravita who's like, "Oh my gosh, this works. And I made 7K in one weekend. It was crazy." Okay? So we start with our playbook. It's an interactive playbook that allows for Team Art Boss to see what you're working on and and always help you with implementation. Okay? We also provide a brand book. We help you and we guide you on building out your brand book because your brand book is what magnetizes your ideal clients to you with your unique market message. Okay. It's just, we call it YUM. If I'm in your social media and I see your artwork comes into my feed, you might see that I write the word YUM. And I'm telling you, I can see your unique market message. We have to be creating a message that magnetizes people to us. Okay. We're going to talk a little bit more about it in a minute, but you have to be able to collect those leads and then walk them down the path to the sale. Yum. Exactly. We have to go from, I always call it meh. We have to go from meh, which is messaging everyone has, like picture buy, to the messaging that is our unique market message. Okay. So we want to go from meh to yum. And that's what we show you how to do in your brand book. Your sales book is taking those hearts, and there was a thumbs up there before I downloaded this, and then turning them into sales with the scripts you need, with tracking tracking technology, with understanding how to profile, how to qualify and disqualify. We don't want to be spending hours with people who are just looky-loos. We want to spend the time it takes to close a sale with someone who's going to pull out their credit card. Okay. We're going to show you the closing system in your sales book that has your ideal customers pulling out your credit cards. Okay. Not pulling out their credit cards, not yours, pulling out theirs. Because ideally, this is where we want to get. This is the sexy part about running an online business. We can get to automations, right? Who doesn't want to have their lead generation automated? Who doesn't want to have the whole selling process where it's working behind the scenes? It's closing sales while you're sleeping. But I'm going to tell you this, if you don't set up your system, you can't automate it. You can't automate something that doesn't exist. Okay. So absolutely, we're going to be talking about automations, but I want you to have the aha moment. If you're looking at your business and you're trying to automate it, but you're like, I don't really even have it set up, that's what we need to be doing. Okay. So the Art Boss Business Builder, I'm going to tell you there's no other program out there that's designed to show you how to collect the leads, connect with your leads, and close your leads so that you can be living that artist life. Okay. I want you guys to be living living above, like we need to have incomes that are above poverty level. Okay. And if you want the six-figure let's do that. Okay. So that's why we created the Art Boss Business Builder. Okay. I'm going to share with you what the Art Boss Business Builder is and how we work with artists every year. Okay. This year we worked with over 7,000 artists. Crazy. Absolutely crazy. Okay. All right. We're going to work with you for 12 months. Okay. At which time you're going to build your social media selling system with the Art Boss formula so you can be living the artist life. Okay. I love this slide because it doesn't happen on week one. Okay. When I work with artists, there are two kinds of artists. There's the artist who's like, yep, I'm ready, I'm in, and I want to be making six figures today. This is a system that we're going to build, and then we can automate it and scale it with the tools and technology and delegations we need to be able to scale this. Okay. Here's how it works. Okay. We're going to give you the playbook. It's amazing. Okay. It is the playbook that I use to sell my art products. It doesn't matter what it is. I use that playbook. It's interactive. So Team Art Boss has access to it, and we can make sure you're hitting your milestones and where we have the information that you're putting in there. So we can see if you're going off track based on what you told us or your goals are. Okay. So you're going to build your selling system. Okay. With the help, daily help of 5 industry experts. Okay. That interactive playbook, your plug and play templates. We don't want you to have to think a whole lot right now. We just want you to have to do. That's all we want. Okay. So that you've optimized all of your websites, all of your URLs, and all of your social media platforms. Okay. That's what we do first. Then we build out that brand book. Okay. Now we want you to start creating your unique market message. When we build the playbook, you're using ours because we want you to get sales. We want you to be closing sales within the first 30 to 90 days. Artists are closing sales when they're layering in that playbook. But now to be able to scale it, we need to get to your unique market message. What makes what you do in your artwork different than the other 2 million artists who are out there? Okay. We also want to talk about the and factor. Okay. This is so powerful. If we talk about the and factor at the beginning, you're going to get lost. Okay. So we talk about the and factor. It's how to amplify your message. Because if you don't have one yet, we can't amplify it. We need to get really clear on needs discovery. Okay. And we have to differentiate ourselves in the marketplace. Okay. The and factor is what actually closes the sales. It's crazy and it's amazing. And we're going to be building that out in your brand book with weekly content creation club. I can see that for a lot of artists, this is a lot of content. So we meet every single week starting in January for content creation. We're going to help you build out in January. We're going to build out February's, all the posts you need to do in your social media. We're going to spend 1 week. We're going to build that out. Number 2, we're going to then the next week, we're going to build out all of your Facebook lives, the templates, what you need to be saying during your Facebook live so you can start connecting with people. And and then we're also going to be building out those email campaigns because we have to have multiple ways to get our artwork in our perfect clients universe. Okay. So the 4th week usually is about either sales scripts, building out your sales scripts, or really doing a deep dive into any other content creation that we need to be doing. Okay. So like there's text strategies, there's messaging strategies, there's a ton here. So then we are going to start working with you on your Art Boss sales book. Okay. Your sales book is the process for closing online. And I'm going to tell you offline sales. Okay. There's so many people who are like, well, I'm working online, but I'm selling more offline now. And I'm like, yep, that's how it works. When you get clear on all of this, you start closing more sales and we start seeing patterns that happen in our businesses. So we want to have the process to qualify our leads, right? It's just as important to disqualify them, right? If they're looky-loos and freebie seekers, we don't want to spend time with them. Okay. We need to be tracking our leads where they are in our system so that we know how to approach them and we know what their needs are and we can understand what they want from us that's bigger than just having a big piece of artwork on their walls. We need to have a system. Okay, this is what it comes down to. We have a system where we take those hearts, again, the thumbs up didn't come in the PDF file, and we're going to turn it into dollar signs. Okay. And then finally, right? Because what more could there be? 4th, we need to start scaling. Scaling, baby. We want to scale your systems with automations and delegation. Okay. With the sales that it's what you need to grow your sales with less time, less of your time. The only way to do this is through automations. Okay. Automations are technology. Sometimes you have to pay for that technology. And it's also, you're going to be able to start offloading some of the work that you're doing so that you can get more time back in your studio. Okay. So super sweet. Absolutely. Absolutely what we need to be doing. Okay. So when all of this comes together, okay, this is going to take a year working with us. I'm going to tell you, you got to keep it together for the rest of your business life. Okay. For as long as you're running your business, you're going to need industry experts to guide you. You're going to need the systems. You're going to need to learn about new tools that are out there so you can do all this. You're going to have the business systems you need and the ability to create 6-figure incomes so that you can claim your path to financial freedom. Hashtag artist life. Someone say it. Hashtag artist life. Okay. Because I'm looking at the comments here and I'm seeing I sold a painting at my new price because of the system. And I know who that is. That's Patty. Girl, you're rocking it out. You are rocking it out. I'm so excited to watch your business explode. All right. Okay. So Patty just shared one of her experiences inside of the feed. I want to introduce you to some of the other artists here. This is Nick. And when he first came in, it was like COVID was big. He had the best selling year during COVID because he moved his business to the online market. Okay. Things have not changed. The online market is just rocking it out. And what he was sharing with us is he's like, I used to just pick an area of the world that I could drive to. I think he's in Kansas City, so he would like do a 5-hour circle. That meant like barely Chicago, right? St. Louis, Dallas. I mean, that's really more than 5 hours, but I know those are the cities he was going to. And he's like, now I can sell from the comfort of my own home and I don't have to lug everything around anymore. And I just pick those key selling events that when I showed up, I made bank. He's like, no more of those ones that were like hit and miss. You guys know what I'm talking about. The ones that you're like, I wonder if I'll make money after I pay for the gas and my lunch, right? Okay. This is Alyssa. She posted this in the group and I just highlighted it. You know, it's a post that we can put in the group for you. This is what she said. I'm starting to get that it's really possible. Okay. Being in the program has brought me a new level of being completely empowered and unstoppable. Okay. So she's in it and she kind of just like, I'm getting the results, the new opportunities are opening up, and I'm grateful for everyone. Okay. So when she posted that, that's because we have Becky, we have Shauna, we have Kayla, we have Diana, and we have Rita, and we have Becky. I think I already said, but Becky, and we have also Julie Hamill, and we have so many people who are there for you every single week, helping you implement what you're learning. Okay, this is Jenny Floravita. Absolutely love her. Inside of the Art Boss holiday party, I posted her full testimonial. I just took a quote out of it. She's like, and there's a misspelling there from me. I'd love to give a big shout out to Karen and her Art Boss formula. It works, and I made over 7K in one weekend. Okay, it's a 1.5-minute testimonial, and she literally laminates the tools that we have, and she puts them on the wall. It's like, girl, I love you. I love you. This is Sarah. Sarah made 10K in her first selling weekend. We were like, oh my goodness. I followed Karen's directions, implemented the copy suggestions, kept my head in the game with Shauna, and the Art Boss Academy more than paid for itself in her first launch. Okay. Kate, we talked a little bit about Kate. I put this in here because she not only closes on those weekends that we talk about, where we kind of kick up a virtual selling weekend, she closes in between launches. Okay. She went from the place where we work with her to build her sales and get sales coming in to where now we work with her because she's like, I have 12 commissions that I need to deliver this month. And Karen, I'm not a huge fast painter. I'm an oil painter. I need help. Okay. So every time you level up your business, you claim the wins, right? That whole stacking of win, bigger win, more wins. Sometimes the wins come to the place where we need to then start working on production model issues. Okay. So that's exactly what we do with Kate. Okay. So we are going to be claiming the business system, okay, that you need in order to have quick step-by-step training. We want you to have the plug and play templates. We don't want you to have to think much in the first 3 months. We just want you to implement, because when you're implementing, you're actually going to be making the sales, and you have customized one-on-one support, not only from me, but also from Team Art Boss, because we want you to meet your goals yet this year. When I say there's plenty of time to make thousands of dollars in sales, when I show you the lead magnet that I'm using, okay, it's closing thousands of dollars of sales this year. So as soon as you come in, you're going to have the training library. It's a series of pre-recorded videos that allow for you to work at your own pace and like work 24/7, any times that work for you. Okay. You have the plug and play templates. Again, we want you to use our templates. We don't want you to have to think about really fine tuning anything yet. That will come, right? Especially in your brand book. You have access to 5 industry experts and a Facebook community of like-minded artists who are walking the same journey. Okay. And we know that the first 4 weeks in the program, we want to keep you in the foundations. Okay. You have access to everything. You can start running ads and scaling right away. The reality is we need to make sure you have your foundations built. So Becky is amazing. She's amazing. And she helps keep you in the right place, in the right track, learning what you need, reminding you that you have help with technology, you have help with mindset, you have help with strategy, you have help with all of the tools that you need to be successful. Okay. So in the first 4 weeks, this is what Becky, in addition to what all the rest of us are doing, Becky is working on with you to build out your irresistible offer, making sure that your product, you have it set up correctly in your value ladder. That whole sales funnel system where we're optimizing your website and your social media URLs. We're filling your sales funnel, that container, with leads, because if you don't have leads in there, you don't have anyone to sell to. And we're going to get you to your first, it's what we call it, an online virtual selling event by the end of the first month. You have the date and you're working towards it so that you can immediately get your ROI. That's what we want. Okay. Here are all the lovely, wonderful coaches inside of the program, all the different tools and techniques and the strategies that we teach inside of the Art Boss Business Builder. Okay. And then after you have your first launch, that first virtual selling weekend, you and Team Art Boss meet on a quarterly basis, okay, one-on-one. We want to see how your first virtual selling event went. We're going to take an hour and it's called a debrief. And every single quarter, we can uncover what you need to be doing next inside of your own business. This isn't just about using one standard framework and then not deviating at all. This is about creating a system that works for you. Okay. So let's break it out for the first 90 days versus the whole rest of the year. Okay. In the first 90 days, we're going to work on your playbook. We're going to work on your brand book, and we're going to work on your sales book. Okay. We want you to have everything you need to get that ROI. Okay. The rest of the 12 months is about scaling. Okay. It's about once you have your numbers, once I know how many people need to be up at the top of your funnel, how many people do you need to be reaching on a daily, weekly, monthly basis, right? In your social media, how many people are coming into your container, and then how many people you're able to close. I have your numbers, and we can start looking at how you scale them. Okay. Until I know your numbers, we can't scale anything. I can't help you diagnose the disconnect until I see your whole system. There's also this world-class networking. Many of them are here. Okay. A lot of people are here who are in the private Facebook group, who are supporting one another. You're going to see high-level conversations. Okay. If you're saying, I can't even sell one piece of artwork, and how am I going to sell 2 or 3 a month? I'm going to tell you, if you're not in a group of people who are living the dream, you're not going to see that it's possible. And when you see that it's possible, if you just need to see someone else doing it to believe that you can do it too, this is where you need to be. Okay. So I know there's probably some questions that you guys are going to be having. So feel free to start putting that cue in front of your question, and I can start grabbing them for you. But I want you to know you're going to have 12 months access to the products and the services. That means the training, the coaches, to the templates, to the weekly content creation club. This includes all the help you need with implementation, as well as access 24/7, access to the pre-recorded training material in the library. We work with artists at all levels. Okay. We customize a plan that will work for you and where you are. So some artists come in and they really work a lot with our tech direct person, who's Kayla, and they have a lot of questions with technology. Okay. Some artists come in and they're like, nope, any of the tech questions, I'm going to Google them. I mean, like, I'm not going to spend time waiting for your answer. I know how to get to the answer. We start working with them on their message refinement, or maybe we're starting to work with them on creating that sales tracking tool that allows for them to know where their people are inside of their selling system. This is about full transformation. Okay. We want to take your business where it is today and move it to where you want. And that's totally up to you. I'm going to be showing you the high mentorship program that provides full transformation. You're going to be able to work with our funding partners and get access to the Art Boss Business Builder for the 12 months to work with us, starting at $350 a month or less. Okay. The Art Boss Business Builder. It's a comprehensive program to work with artists at all levels. Whether you want to make your first $10,000, you're like, I just want to make $10,000. Or You want to have a run rate of $10,000 or more a month that gets you past the six figures. Here's the process, okay? We're going to have you apply to the Art Boss Business Builder, and we're going to customize a plan for you. I'm going to tell you that 70% of the clients take our funding options. But if you want to pay in full, we're going to give you $2,000 off the price of the program. Okay, so these are some of your options. If you start today, you're going to get all the rest of 2022 included. Okay, we're going to start you on January 2nd. Okay, so the choice is yours. Okay, you have the knowledge and the expert business industry leaders working with you on your business, or not, right? It's a choice. So if you join today, no pre-approval needed, okay? The price for the business builder today is $10K. That means you're going to get $2,000 off the price of the program in the US and in Canada. Like, I need some people celebrating because Canada was just added in. If you were going to work with our funding partners, you can pick your plan and get into the business builder for as low as $350 a month or less. Okay, so next step is up to you. If you have questions, go ahead and put them in the stream. I'm also going to tell you guys, okay, if you're watching in replay and you have questions, please put them in. We'll be monitoring that. Also, if you want to reach out to me or Shauna, make sure we're friends first, because then it'll be easy for us to see your messages, but message us, okay? So who's this for? Talk a little bit about who this is for. You're a professional artist who's looking for a solution to quickly and simply claim the path to a six-figure art income. You want a partner. You're like, I'm tired of dabbling. I'm tired of being super busy, but not having the results I want. I need someone to lead me and guide me through the business decisions that I need to make. This is for you. Also going to say, you know this about yourself. You're driven, ambitious, and not afraid to do the hard work, okay? All of the stories that you've heard are from people who showed up, took radical responsibility, and persisted through every obstacle. So here's my invitation to you. Okay? I'm opening up my calendar so that you can grab a call with us so we can uncover your next steps. What do you do? What do you need to do next to start closing more sales and get on that path to six-figure income? Or maybe you're just like, I need another income stream that's highly productive, okay? The cost of this call is free. And the goal is to get you the clarity you need so you know what to do next. Okay. Here it is. I think thank you, Shauna. Shauna already put it in the stream. So it's a hyperlink. So you can just click on that. Shauna put it inside of the comments. Okay, so if you would like to grab one of those spots, I'm going to tell you, they're already booked through Monday afternoon. So if you want to grab a spot on Monday, you let me know, okay? If you want to grab a spot this afternoon, I might be able to fit you in after this, but you just need to reach out to me in Messenger, okay? So we'll get this going. We're so excited to work with you. The whole team supports you, okay? This is what you're getting. You're getting the Art Boss Business Builder. It's that playbook so that instead of having to try to figure out what do I need to do here? How do I optimize my website and my social media platforms? You have it. You have that interactive playbook. You have a brand book. That is the book that's going to help you refine and define your messages. Okay. And the sales book. How do you take that thumbs up, the heart, the like, that's beautiful. Oh my gosh, I need to get that, and get the credit card. Okay. This is the whole social media selling system that you need. And then we can start automating this. So there's some additional bonuses that are headed your way. Okay. The Art Boss Playbook, okay, and the brand book and the sales book. We just went through all of that, but I also want you to know that you also have an amazing Facebook ad coach. Okay. We score with all the coaches who are in here, and you are going to be able to work with Diana, who will help you build out your Facebook ads when you're ready. When you're like, if you're telling me I can't get any more people to come into my universe and you need to start leveraging the power of ads, let's do it in the way that we find leads, not followers. Let's do it in a way that we know that it's working because we have someone who can help us measure our results in our Facebook ads. You're going to have access to pricing strategies, finding your ideal pricing. Okay, that's really important when we are building our irresistible offer. It's not just about our artwork. We need to make sure we're charging a price that reflects the value. You have camera ready training. I'm not sure if Rita's here today. She's amazing. We give really great feedback on your lives so that you can, sometimes when we're in our lives, we don't see what's going on behind us. So it allows for us to level up what we do in our Facebook lives because we know that how we show up on camera directly reflects how much money we can make. Okay. You also have weekly ARC sessions, meeting with Team Art Boss so that we can get our eyeballs on your work. That is a weekly occurrence. You have posts that convert. We have an interactive playbook. We're going to give you an Art Boss convert kit. That's the email campaigns, the text message campaigns, the messenger campaigns, which I missed out, your promotional campaigns, and everything that you need to be running your outbound messaging. You get scripts, sales scripts that convert to sales, as well as that Facebook Live templates. And I already talked about the camera ready training. Okay. This is for artists at all levels. And if you sign today, you are going to get some bonuses. For the first 5 artists who enroll in the Art Boss Business Builder, you're going to receive a website and social media audit from me. Okay. So when I do that for people, it's $1,000 value that you're getting included in the system. And for the artists who want to see, okay, I want you to listen to this. Okay. This is for artists of all different levels. For the artists who want to see 1 week inside of the program, you can start with a sample size. Okay. This is the first time we're doing this. I'm super excited about it. Okay. We're going to show you the first week content. Does that sound good to anyone? Because here's what you're going to get. Okay. I want you to put in the comments #sample so we can easily find the people who want this. 1 week in the Art Boss Business Builder. Okay. On Monday, that's what you're going to get. Okay. On Monday, huge value here. Okay. Worth thousands upon thousands of dollars. Just on Friday alone is an $1,800 course that we're giving to you on that day. Okay. Monday, we're going to welcome you, treating you like an art boss. Okay. You've purchased a sample. We're going to welcome you, give you access to the training library, and create your daily non-negotiable list. Okay. What do you need to be doing on a daily basis? Okay. Number 2, Tuesday, you're going to attend a strategy session with me. Okay. I'm going to optimize your website and social media, right? And we're going to really work on your irresistible offer. Okay. We need to make sure that we're working on the most powerful platforms out there, which, because Facebook owns Instagram, that's where we're going to start. Okay, that's where we're going to start. Wednesday, you're going to attend an ARC session replay. You won't have access to the team yet to look at your business, but you're going to get tons of nuggets, hints, tips, tricks on what they're working on and how we work with them to get them focused and diagnose the disconnect inside of their selling systems. Then on Thursday, you're going to attend a content creation meeting. Okay. So you'll have exactly what you need to do to write your content, right? Content is a huge part of messaging in the brand book. So you're going to see that all of this is what you get in the first week. Okay. So you're just paying for the first week so you can see what's in there, right? Friday, you're going to meet the rest of the Art Boss coaches, including Kayla Troutman, for what we call Tech Direct, so that if you know that one of the places you struggle in your business, you can see what that's like. And this is a big one. This is a huge bonus. I'm going to give you access to one of Diana's trainings on traffic, how to build traffic ads. Okay. So you're going to be in the Art Boss for 1 week. I'm even going to let you, before you make a decision, have till the end of the year to decide if you want to start on January 2nd, because that's the Monday, right? So just say #sample and we'll get you the information that you need in order to just get that 1 week sample. Okay. #sample. Okay. Do it, right? I'm going to tell you this. If you're ready to go right now, okay, and you want that $2,000 discount that you have to purchase today, don't do the sample, okay? You don't want to pay for the sample and then lose out on the $2,000 discount as well, okay? So I want you to know that, but we want you to see it. We like this is what people tell us. I had no idea there was so much content and help in here. Had no idea. So we want you to see it, okay? And we're going to give you the ability to purchase a sample. So before we go to talking about the lead magnets and your gift, okay, I want to spend just a minute and talk about who's it not for yet. For a lot of this, it's for people who like just aren't ready yet, okay? But I want to talk about this. I want you to be really clear here, okay? It is not for you if you're actually looking for a business manager, okay? Someone to actually do all your selling for you, like write everything for you, run your whole business for you. Okay. Instead, we want you to have the tools, the strategies, the training, everything you need to run your business forever. That's what we do. Okay. This isn't for you. If there's something outside of your control, that means you're unwilling or unable to get in front of your social media. Okay. Now, we know that not everybody's comfortable being in front of their social media. That's why we have camera ready training with Rita. Okay. We're talking about, I'm just going to, from past experience, we're talking about restraining orders. We're talking, okay, I'm be very honest. We're talking about restraining orders. We're talking about like, yeah, it's a really good example. Okay. Or if you're going to come back later and you're going to tell me, well, I didn't know selling was actually, I had to talk to people. Okay. If you want help learning how to talk to people, we're here. But if you're going to tell me it's not fair that you're in here and you had no idea that selling artwork meant you had to talk to people. Okay. All right. This is the other one. If you don't have a computer, we can't run this off of our phones and tablets. This business can't, like, we need to have a computer, and or your internet connection is not reliable, then you're just not ready yet. Okay. So what's this worth to have a six-figure business for selling artwork, right? Year after year. I want you to know this investment isn't just for a year. This is investing in your business year after year and decade after decade. This is going to give you the tools that you need, okay, to be able to get what you want. So I'm going to also ask you, like, what's your biggest worry? Okay, what's your biggest worry? What's keeping you from acting? Because if you want to grab one of those clarity calls with me, we can start working through what your biggest concern is and what your biggest worry is about selling artwork online. Okay, so go ahead and grab one of those clarity calls. Here it is. It's launch.karenauha.com/book, and it'll take you to my calendar. Thank you, Shauna. Okay, so here we go. Going into bonuses. Bonus. All right. All month long, I've been showing you a powerful lead magnet that has a path to a sale. Okay. Your lead magnets have to have a path to the sale. If we're just giving away artwork with no ability to actually close sales during the process as well as at the end, then, right? Then what? Okay. We're doing a lot of work for no results. There's one. Okay. So we have to have a powerful lead magnet that has a path to the sale. Otherwise, we're just being nice. But I'm going to tell you, we need to be running our businesses with every single marketing tool that we're using has a path to the sale. So we're going to talk about it. I'm going to show you how it fits into your selling system. Okay. Let's go ahead and look at how that fits into your selling system. I'm going to go ahead and grab the slide that I showed you earlier, which is the Art Boss formula. Okay, so let me take a sip and we'll go for it. All right, number one, use this powerful lead magnet to collect new leads. I put it at the top of my funnel, use it to nurture people who had not ever seen my artwork before. So I used it and got their email address. If you haven't seen the landing page, the link to the landing page is inside of the Facebook group. Click on it. Put yourself in that funnel. You want to see what a funnel looks like to have a powerful lead magnet? Put yourself in it. And you can experience it live. So I used it to find new people. Okay. Right now, I think I have 200 email addresses that are inside of that sales funnel. Okay. I started it on December 1st. I'm not giving that painting away until the 24th. And I've already made 3 sales from people going, I want that painting right there. I want that one. And I'm like, yep, sure, no problem. I don't care if I win it or not. I'll take 2 of them. Okay. So 3 sales just from that. Number 2, we need to use our lead magnet to connect with people. Okay. So the people who are already in our sales funnel, yes, they even get the opportunity. They get the opportunity to get a piece of artwork for free, right? Why not? Let's go ahead and nurture the people who are already engaging with us as well. I'm going to tell you the 3 sales came from this group. Okay. Not from the brand new cold group yet. Okay. But from this group. Most of my cold audience is waiting to see who's the winner. And after the one person is chosen, I'll have, well, I'm guessing I'm going to have 300 to 400 emails by the end of this. I'll have 399 people that I can sell to. Okay. They're already hot leads. They've already indicated they like my artwork and I can make them a super sweet offer. Okay. So I'm connecting with my current leads. Showing up is like, ooh, I'm a really nice person for giving this away. Right. And when that I pull the one name out, okay? Okay, so I'm closing sales, right? So the first thing I'm going to do is pull the one person's name. When I see the person's name, I'm going to reach out to them and ask if they want it framed. Okay? I'm gonna do a upsell. Then I'm going to also tell them, "Oh my goodness, since I'm already shipping something to you, is there anything else in my inventory that you'd like to grab?" Okay. Most of the time, I can upsell and even sell additional paintings to a person who want a free painting right there. Boom. Now, how I'm going to close additional sales for the rest of the year is I have 399 people who did not win. An email will go out directly after saying, like celebrating, oh my goodness, so excited. Sally won. And I'm going to like, I'm so sorry you didn't win, but you can still get what you want if you purchase today. Put a link in there and they can purchase right off of my email. If I usually have about a 3% conversion rate with my artwork, if only 3% purchase that $200 reproduction, okay, that's 12 sales at that's under $3,000. It just made like $2,500 from a free lead magnet. From a free lead magnet. What the heck? What the heck? Okay. We have to be thinking about our system, and everything we do has to link into the system. Okay. That's what we help you do, because a lot of times we can get lost in the big process, and we want you to make sure that you're closing those sales. Okay. So I see someone saying I don't have a website. Okay. I'm going to be like, you need to rewatch this because we already talked about this. Yes, you do. Everybody here, if you're watching me on Facebook, you have a URL that you can use as your website. Not every website is a fancy schmancy high-end artist website. Okay. It's just a URL. Okay. So, and I don't know how many people keep on saying that. I say it over and over. We all have websites. We all have that URL. Okay. If you haven't built out the really high-end fancy schmancy one yet, that's okay. If you have built it out, I'm going to show you exactly where in this entire process you put your website. Cool? Cool. All right. If you can't see how your business can work for you, that's what I'm going to be doing today. I'm going to be giving everybody a gift. Okay. You have to understand what you need to make. I want you to put a number on it. You don't need to share with everybody. We talked earlier. You need to talk about your salary. What is your business going to pay you? Think like a business owner. Think like it's not about just taking what's left over after I pay the bills. Okay. That's not running a business. That's a hobby that you're trying to make money on. Okay. When you're running a business, you've identified your salary. You've recognized that you have business expenses. You may have a studio rent to pay. You probably have to buy paintbrushes or clay. You may have to pay kiln fees. You may need to buy paints. Every business out there has business expenses. Okay. It's just the way it is. It's going to be about 20% of what your salary is. About 20%. Okay. Business loans are another really important part of your strategy. If you're just getting started and you're like, I don't have money to get started. So are you going to wait for you to have money, or are you going to actually cut the cycle and just, okay. So your sales goal, I want you to think about this. So you need a tool to be able to really start visualizing this. And that's what we're going to be giving you. So I'm so excited. I'm actually going to pull Shauna back in now. If she's ready, I'm going to make sure she's ready before I just pull her back in. But we're giving away an Art Boss gift. Okay. I'm so excited. And you're going to get the link. I'm sure Shauna will put a hyperlink in here for us too. But we want you to visualize how you're going to get to that monthly income. Okay. And when you have a tool, it's called the AMP. I love that because it stands for your art money plan. Okay. We're going to talk a second about visualization. Why is this so important, Shauna? Oh, hold on. Yeah, I'm sorry. I can't hear you yet, but I'll let you know when we can hear you. No, I can't hear you now.
Can
There.
you hear me now?
Yeah.
Okay. I have two different mics, so I had to make sure they're both on. Yeah, I am looking for the AMP link as we speak. I will try to find that for you. Why is it so important to visualize? Was that the question?
Yeah. Like, why is it so? I have the AMP link that people can read here. So
here's the thing. We forget how powerful our imagination is. Of course, we lose touch with that, right? As we grow up, we used to use imagination all the time when we were kids, but there is so much scientific research and backing toward that goes with being able to visualize what you want actually leads you to that success. People who can truly visualize and feel it when they visualize what they want have an 80% are 80% more likely to actually achieve that goal.
yay, that's what we're doing here. This is about learning here is about kinetic learning too. So we want you to see, hear, and experience it. So this is what you're going to be getting. Okay. I showed it to you earlier. It is a Google spreadsheet that you're going to be able to play with these numbers on your own. Okay. And I took a segment out of the Art Boss Business Builder, and you're going to see the training on it. So I think it was a 35-minute training on how you can start playing with these numbers. Okay. I want you to think about what a good income would be for you, what a better income would be for you, and what the best income. Okay. When we can start to see how our price and the number of units that we need to sell to meet those goals can impact where we go, goodness gracious, if I just raise my price to where it reflects the value of what I do, and I find one or maybe two people to buy it on a monthly basis, I can find two people. I can do that. Now we have the ability to see where we're going and to be able to do this. It doesn't take much to get to $60,000. Okay. That's the good news. If you need help raising your price, we're here for you. That's what we do. If you need help finding your customers, we're here for you. That's what we do, right? If you need the help getting people to pull out their credit cards, that's what we do. Okay. So here is the link to the clarity call. Let me see here. I might not have put it in there. I did it. Okay. So let me give you the link. I can't type it in.
I found the link. It's in there.
Thank you. I thought I had it in the presentation, but I might have forgotten to put it in there. I want you to click on that. Okay. It's a really great tool. You're going to have access to the Google spreadsheet. You're going to have to make a copy of it. Okay. You can't just go start typing in it.
Yeah.
You have to make a copy. And you have the training as well. So, all right. I am going to pull myself back out, and we're going to start answering some questions if you have any questions, because this is about results. Right? And it's about making sales. Okay. So I'm going to pop up and see if I have any. I don't see any questions at the very bottom. And
not yet. I think they did. There were a few up there.
So if you posted a question earlier, there's tons of comments here. Let's go ahead and.
If you guys can place your questions now with a Q in front of them here so we can find them easily.
Yeah, let's just do it because I'm looking through all the comments and there are just too many comments to go through.
Yeah.
So as we wrap it up, if you don't have any questions, that's totally that's great. What you think about, we're going to be reaching out to those of you who said you want the sample. Okay. We're going to be reaching out to you. We're going to be giving you a link so that you can get that sample. Remember, you're experiencing the very first week in the Art Boss Business Builder. Okay. That's what you're doing. You're purchasing what it looks like in the first week. I guarantee you're going to be like, oh, I never knew there was so much in here. You're getting access to the library. You're getting access to the training that we do every single week. And I want you to see it. Okay. If you're like thinking, I'm just ready now, don't buy it. It's just like perfume. If you know what perfume you want, don't go buy the sample pack to figure out, like, I knew which one I wanted already. Okay. If you want to purchase today, you also get that $2,000 discount. Okay. There are a few things that we'll need to do if you would like to take us up on our funding partner. If you are in Canada or the US, we're going to connect you with our funding partner. We'll have an answer today. Okay, we'll have an answer today. And if you are interested in just coming on in, forget the sample. Oh, somebody just visited. Forget the sample, Karen. I want it now. I want to start like closing those sales now. Just let us know as well. Okay, here, like start now. I want to start now. Okay, because we'll get you to that funding partner, or if you're just like, nope, I'm going to do it. Here you go. Okay, we'll get those links. You will need to apply. Okay, so that's why we want you to apply, and we want you to make sure that this is a good fit. Here's what I'm going to tell you. If I'm not 1,000% sure that I can help you, I'm not going to make you an offer. Okay, to the full transformation product. Okay. If you're telling me and this is someone I would say I'm not going to make an offer to. If you're telling me I can't make too much money because I'm going to lose my disability, we're not a good fit. Okay. Okay. So just understand that I'm not going to put someone in this program that I can tell is not going to be able to do it. And it's not anything other than just actually your willingness to learn how to do this. Okay. What does a sample cost? You know what, Dana, we're going to be reaching out to you. It's the cost of 1 week in the program. So we're going to be giving you that link. Okay, cool. Shauna just put in, if you click on let's go ahead and put that sample link in here. Yeah, let's go ahead and do it so that you can read it. So it's, thanks, Shauna. I can't put it in. I can't in StreamYard. So yeah, so you can check it out. Okay. But it's 1 week. So you're getting 12 months in 1 week if you choose to do the sample. Okay. Perfect. Perfect. And anyone who said hashtag sample, we're going to reach out to you today. Okay. And if you're like, I want to start now, I can reach out and get you today. Okay. So cool. All right. That is it. I don't know if there's, I'm watching for additional questions. We just had a few. If you need anything, let us know. Have a great holiday. 2 p.m. today, Art Bosses, we're going to be celebrating today, and we're going to be talking about the product enhancements that are coming in 2023. Good stuff. All right, that's it. You guys have a really wonderful day. We'll talk to you later. Bye.